Welcome back to Monday Night Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we've got a tag team exhibition match featuring these men making their entrance into the arena. The team of Tommy Violence and Billy Hardcore. Hardcore Violence.
On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Team Hardcore.
They're set to take on the Canadian Coalition tonight on Mayhem. After what was easily described as a controversial match we just witnessed, Rex Maverick, the new #1 contender for our television title here in NGPW, after scoring a win over the before now undefeated Ace Davis. A controversial win indeed, where a steel chair came into play. But now, it's time for the Canadian Coalition to make their entrance on Mayhem. And what is this? It appears the Coalition has a new requisition.
Living legend at a combined weight of 550 pounds. The Coalition.
It would appear as though Buffalo Joe is the newest member of the Canadian Coalition. And it may be safe to say that if Youngblood and Buffalo Joe have formed a tag team here, the division will never be the same again. Clad in the regalia and colors of his fellow Coalition members now, Buffalo Joe is the newest member of the Canadian Coalition, and I wouldn't be surprised if he as well is sporting a new attitude to go along with it. Joseph Youngblood going to start things off for the Coalition. Tommy Violence opening up with a right hand, but he receives a huge big boot as a receipt, and I think he's busted open already. Uranagi slam from Youngblood, follows it up with a big knee drop. Sit out choke slam. A move favored by the Shaman, Joseph Youngblood. Oh, what a backbreaker. He sent Violence into the corner. Buffalo Joe entering the match with a huge double axe handle and another one to follow it up. Tommy Violence gets the upper hand, whips him into his own corner. Buffalo Joe with a stiff elbow, breaks out of that hold. Big arm-wrenching clothesline from the big man, who wastes no time bringing Tommy back to his feet. for an Alabama slam. Good God. And now the horns for the crowd as Billy Hardcore makes his entrance into the match. Buffalo Joe just pummeling the two of these guys. Goes for an Irish whip, Hardcore reverses. Big clothesline. Going for a quick pin. Bit early for that. Buffalo Joe opening up with some strikes now. He's got Billy Hardcore up, and then he's got him down. Stretching him out over that tree trunk of a leg. Another short arm clothesline. Textbook. Billy Hardcore back to his feet, only to be put back down by the feet of Buffalo Joe, who went for Tommy Violence, took a stiff elbow for his efforts, but takes control of the match again with a big knee on Billy Hardcore. Kick to the midsection, no. Reversal from Billy. He's fighting back now. Looks like he's going for a German suplex. Buffalo Joe cuts him off. Goes for a lockup. Both these superstars evenly matched in that one. Joe sends him back into the corner. Going for a double team maneuver here. Big kick to the ribs from Youngblood. And now a kick to the midsection from Billy Hardcore. He sends Youngblood into his corner. Tries to go for a chop, but it's blocked by the Shaman, who opens up with a big boot out of the corner. Uranagi slam once more. This time Hardcore on the receiving end. And he's going to follow that up with a big Samoan drop. And a knee drop. Going after Tommy now on the apron, who fights back. The Shaman dragging him into the ring over the top. And a big overhand right. Youngblood making short work of Hardcore Violence here with the aid of the newest member of the coalition, Buffalo Joe, who takes control now with a big power bomb. Sends Tommy Violence to the floor once more. Goes for a stomp. Billy Hardcore with a desperate kick, fighting out of it, and a big snapmare driver. Buffalo Joe unaffected, right back to his feet. And he's whipped into the corner of Hardcore Violence. Wrenching the arm now, Billy. Slamming Buffalo's head into that turnbuckle. They're looking for something big here. Oh my goodness. We've seen this before. Buffalo Joe is in trouble here. That hardcore, violent finish. And Buffalo Joe kicks out at one. Tommy Violence with a tiger suplex. Sends Joe into the corner. Misses with a European uppercut. And eats a big clothesline for his efforts. Now Joe dragging Billy Hardcore in the ring. And slams him back down. Misses with an overhand right. Desperate attempt at a submission from Tommy Violence. Buffalo Joe trying to fight out of it now. And does successfully with some big knee strikes. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and he's signaling for that patented pump handle backbreaker. Oh, and he lands it on Tommy and then sends Billy to the outside once more. Buffalo Joe in control now. Whips Tommy. No, reversal from Tommy Violence. Wrenching the arm once again of Buffalo Joe. Buffalo Joe with a hard elbow. Misses with a grapple attempt. Desperate strikes from Tommy Violence. And a capture suplex. Hardcore Violence, former champions in their own right. I'm sure they'd like to find their way back into the title picture. Going for a pin on Joe. The Shaman breaks it up. And a big boot for Tommy Violence as he sends Billy Hardcore to the outside. Shaman having a hard time getting over that top rope there, it would appear. And now he's attacking Violence outside as the referee begins his count. Buffalo Joe raising his arms in the ring here, letting the fans know something big is about to go down. Oh no, Tommy Violence fights out of the finish attempt. Sends Joe into the corner. Big chop. Looks like they're going for it again. Youngblood just out of sorts here on the apron. Buffalo Joe has taken an untold amount of damage here in this match. Hardcore Violence neglecting to go for the pin. Buffalo still getting to his feet. And another Alabama slam from the big man. What is it going to take, if anything, to stop the Coalition here tonight? What a Irish whip into the corner. Joe throws him into the corner of the Coalition once more. Looks like they're going for something big themselves here. What a maneuver! Billy Hardcore has got to be out cold after that, and a big leg drop. And a pin from Youngblood to follow it up. That has to be it. No! Billy Hardcore stops the count. And another leg drop. Sorry, Tommy Violence breaks up the count and is sent to the floor by Youngblood, who brings Hardcore back to his feet. And that big Samoan drop, we've seen that before. The Apache Avalanche. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. The Canadian Coalition victorious tonight.
The Coalition
On Mayhem. What a match. We'll be back after this.